Hi, welcome to Dad Talk Network. My name is Train. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, or leave a comment. The topic of discussion today is called Taking Control of Your Health. The information discussed today is for informational purposes only and is a reflection of my own journey. As always, if you start a weight loss plan or exercise journey or a diet plan, please consult a medical or trained professional. Please enjoy the content of this video. Thank you. So today's topic I'm going to talk about is taking control of your health as it relates to being a father, whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50 or beyond. We have to take control of our health so we can be here for the longevity of life and also be here for our kids and possibly here for our grandkids. So the first thing I want to talk about is my journey, right? I started this journey back on January 25th of this year, 2023. And why I started this journey is because I noticed that I had gained some weight, a significant amount of weight, and I really wasn't happy with how I was feeling and getting more sluggish. And I just could not keep, buying more clothes to try to rectify the problem. So I made a conscious decision to say, okay, I really need to get my health in order because I also started to get some new ailments that I hadn't had in the past. So I recognized that I had this issue and I said, okay, I want to take control of my health. So I started to really pay attention to how my body was feeling. So one of the first things I wanted to do is get my weight under control in a manageable situation. So I started exercising first. I started exercising 2 times a day. And I know that's not really possible for everybody out there, but you got to have time and make time to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, because you only get one body and you have to invest in that body. So you're here for the long haul. So whether that is, exercising before work or exercising after work, you have to make that commitment. And you don't necessarily have to join a gym. You can do exercises in your home. You can increase the amount of time that you're walking. There's things that you can do. There's a lot of things out there, different challenges called the 10,000 steps a day challenges. So there's opportunity to really get you physically moving. But if you do have the opportunity to join a gym, I think that is a good way to help you and build a support system, whether you have kids or coworkers or friends that would like to join the gym with you. But you need to get out there, and we need to get out there and start moving our bodies a little bit more, because that's one of the things that's going to help us in taking control over our overall health. And also, number 2, I think, is if you have symptoms or if you're feeling sick or you feel pain or ache that you didn't have before, whether you feel, pain in your chest, tingling in your fingers, you have to go to the doctor. It's important that we as fathers and dads, we have to pay attention to our bodies and go to the doctor when there's something wrong. For me, I started to go to the doctors on a regular basis within the last 5 years. So I go every year for annual physical, and sometimes I go twice a year depending on any results that I get back from the doctor. And I think the most important thing when you do get these physicals and you get your blood results or test results, you really have to advocate for yourself. So if the doctor comes back and says, hey, you have bad cholesterol, numbers high, your good cholesterol numbers not where it needs to be, there's something wrong with your liver, you have fatty liver, those type of things, you really have to engage your doctor and be advocate for yourself and say, okay, doctor, I got the results. So what does that translate into for me? How do I fix the problem, or how do I get back on the right track of, maintaining my health? And the other thing, number 3, would be diet, and making sure that we make smart food choices, right? I know sometimes we don't have the convenience of cooking or preparing meals at home, or whether we prepare things for lunch, but we have to make healthy food choices. And if you do have the opportunity to make your lunch, rather buying your lunch off of a fast food location or off a fast food truck, we have to make healthier choices, because I think we have to realize that we only have one body, right? And we got to make sure that the things that we're putting into our bodies is going to help sustain us in the long run. So I think that is key, that we take control of our diet and make smart food choices when it comes to what we're putting into our body. And I think that kind of leads me to what I've also discovered in my weight loss journey is something called intermittent fasting, which has been around for quite some time, but it was relatively new to me as far as like really getting me to focus on this way of having a different relationship with food. And I tell you, it's been beneficial. I've noticed starting with intermittent fasting, I noticed that I don't crave as much junk food as I used to, and I don't seek out junk food. And basically what intermittent fasting is, going a period or having a controlled period of time, a window of time of when you're going to eat, and a period of time of when you're not going to eat. So I will probably talk a little bit more in detail about that maybe down the road as I continue to tell you about my weight loss journey. So for me, I started at 238 pounds back on January 25th, 2023. Today, I am currently down 23 pounds, so I'm 215 pounds as of this video. So I put together a 90-day program that I'm working on as far as like my weight loss journey that I will share with you, but I will need to get to the other side because what happens is when you start a journey, you want to make sure you finish the journey so you can tell the people what success looks like on the other side. So look for more of that to come. And then I think as we wrap things up, when we look at food, and we have to understand that, you know, our relationship with food, how do we make it more of a positive relationship with food and making more healthier choices? And I think this is what this journey has really taught me, is to really make healthier choices when it comes to food and the things that I put into my body. So I think right now I'm feeling, I got more clear mind. I don't feel as hungry all the time. I'm making sure I'm making right food choices where I don't have to have pizza. I can have a salad. So there's a trade-off trade-off and on about some of the food choices that you can choose. So again, I just want to have this intimate discussion with you regarding what I think we need to do as far as like taking control of our bodies as dads, and make sure that we incorporate these behaviors so that our children can see from the way we interact with food to help them better interact with food as well. Thank you as always. I appreciate your time today. Look forward to more content from Dad Talk soon.